Top 10 most legendary weapons. Starting at number 10, Poseidon's Trident, the deadliest fork in the world. Blinged out with ocean treasures and forged by 3 Cyclops, one for each prong, was a gift to him when he was crowned ruler of the sea. The trident gave him control over the sea. In some cases, could create water itself. At number 9, we have the Spear of Destiny, or its more known title, the Holy Lance. Used by the man Longinus to pierce Jesus Christ, yes, Jesus himself, during his crucifixion. The blood that ran down the spear blessed the weapon and cured Longinus of his blindness. Used by the warrior Charlemagne to win over 47 battles, this legendary weapon has stood the test of time. At number 8, we have Mjolnir, Thor's hammer. You all know it. You must be worthy to wield it. It's half boomerang and control lightning and thunder. Fun fact, the dwarves that crafted Mjolnir were distracted by Loki and dropped the tool halfway while making Mjolnir. The handle was shorter than what was intended it to be. At number 7, we have Durandal. This blade was carried by the ancient warrior Roland, who was a general for Charlemagne. Yes, the same guy who held Longinus and Joyous. Said to be indestructible, when Roland was bested in battle, he attempted to shatter the blade to prevent his ops from taking it. Instead of breaking, however, it lodged itself between the rocky canvas, where it remains for over a millennium. The sword was on display, but as of recently, it was believed to have been stolen from its resting place. At number 6, we have
Excalibur.
Excalibur.
It's you?
No autographs.
Only the rightful king can remove the blade from the stone. Actually, there is a myth that I heard going around about this sword. It's that there's underneath the tablet stone lay the body of the original warrior. He held the grip on it so tight, and he wouldn't let go until he found his replacement. At number 5, we have Joyous. Now, this has the same story as the Holy Lance, with helping leading Charlemagne into the 47 biblical battles. It's said that it's made of the shards of the Holy Lance. This blade was coveted by rulers and said to have been in Hitler's possession after he committed suicide. At number 4, we have Kusanagi no Shurgi. Used consistently in some of my more favorite games like Okami and Persona, it has a deep origin. The name means grass cutter, and the wielder Yamato, who was gifted the sword by Amaterasu, another Japanese god. Yamato realized that he could control wind with, and if you watch Avatar, it means he can control all the elements. It is an imperial relic and is part of the Emperor's ceremony of Japan, meant to represent courage. At number 3, we have Zulfikar. Legendary sword, which in Arabic stands for spine splitter. It's believed to have been given to the angel Gabriel, to the Prophet Muhammad, who then gifted it to Aman Ali, the bravest swordman in Islam history. Even his ops will sing of his bravery. The angel Gabriel, who gave the sword to Ali, proclaimed to the skies, "There is no sword like Zulfikar." The sword itself is said to represent strength and courage. At number 2 comes the Tsar Bomba. That's something more recent in history. It was a thermonuclear bomb created by the Russians to keep up with the United States nuclear prowess at the time. The test that was performed and published by the New York Times in 1961. It was said to be 100 times stronger than an atomic bomb, and 2 years later promoted the banning of the nuclear weapons test treaty. Yeah, let's just leave the planet busters for the alien invaders and not each other, yeah? And at number 1, we have the Rod of Moses. Yep, the river-splitting, serpent-eating, people-freeing staff that most of the world has heard about.
With this staff, you shall do my wonders.
After going down the weapon rabbit hole, found out the history that goes back even further. When Adam and Eve were kicked out of the garden, he cut a branch from the tree of good and evil, and then he took it with them. It is said that after Adam passed, his son Seth took the staff and used it as a weapon, since there was no weapons at the time, therefore making it one of the first weapons ever known or ever recorded. Alright, thank you for checking out the channel. Feel free to check out my other top 10 weapons list, and stay tuned for more content soon.